Good morning, South Africa. We've got the latest news stories and headlines in South Africa on Saturday, January 29, 2022. Now let's take a good look at the top 5 stories that have made headlines for today. Outcry at Pretoria school after Afrikaans children move to storeroom. Laerskool Theresapark has found itself in the headlines for all the wrong reasons once more, after the educational facility in Pretoria was accused of discriminating against Afrikaans-speaking children. Last year, the principal of the school was forcibly thrown out of her office for allegedly plunging the center into financial difficulties. Well, if parents were grateful back then, some of them will be apoplectic at this point. A minority of Afrikaans-speaking students say their classes now take place in storerooms rather than proper classrooms. The accusation has sparked a fierce backlash within the community, with parents and family members marching to Laerskool Theresapark on Friday morning in protest. 2-meter anaconda on the loose in Phoenix. A 2-meter anaconda escaped from a temporary enclosure in Phoenix on Thursday evening. According to Reaction Unit SA, RUSA, spokesperson Prem Balram, the public is requested to be on the lookout for the 2-meter anaconda. The non-venomous reptile escaped from a temporary enclosure from its owner's residence on Troy Street in Starwood, Phoenix on Thursday, Balram said. He furthermore said the black and yellow female snake could easily constrict small cats and dogs. Ipid versus Sitole, police boss denies not cooperating with probe. National Police Commissioner General Kayla Sitole has hit back at the Independent Police Investigative Directorate, Ipid, after its Executive Director Jennifer Ntlatseng registered a case against him. The police watchdog claims Sitole has not been cooperating in its investigation into the killing of Cape Town top cop Charles Kinnear. He was shot dead outside his Cape Town home in October 2020. At the time of his murder, Kinnear was involved in a number of cases, including on corrupt police officers and some prominent organized crime figures believed to be in cahoots. National Police Commissioner Kayla Sitole's office insists that he and his team have always been open with Ipid and vehemently denied the police watchdog's claim. High number of grade 1 kids can't work out for -1. If this doesn't set alarm bells ringing, nothing will. Details of a UCT-backed study, which was released by the non-profit organization Fundawanda last month, have been brought further to the surface this week, amid some concerning data for grade 1 learners. The research, which took place in a variety of schools across Limpopo, highlights the alarming gaps in knowledge that are blighting our young learners. Simple counting tasks could not be performed by almost half of those surveyed. Meanwhile, about 47% of the pupils featured struggled intensely with subtraction. Tasks such as counting backwards from 10, or even performing for -1, were failed by a near majority of students. This does not bode well for grade 1 learners trying to navigate a post-pandemic classroom. The last 2 years of COVID-19 and its associated protocols have had a devastating impact on the school environment. Many children are still playing catch-up, following the multitude of disruptions that occurred in 2020 and 2021. Here's how to register for Census 2022 online. South Africa's 4th population and housing census since 1994 is expected to start from February 3, 2022. Census 2022 will be the first digital iteration and residents will have the option of completing the questionnaire remotely. Those who do not sign up will have a face-to-face interview. Stats SA was meant to conduct the census in 2021, but it was pushed back by the COVID-19 pandemic. The government hopes to receive responses from 17 million households. The multimodal approach adopted by Stats SA for Census 2022 will see it use 3 data collection methods, including Computer-Assisted Personal Interview, CAPI, Computer-Assisted Web Interview, COWI, and Computer-Assisted Telephonic Interview, CATI. The web and telephonic interviews are conducted remotely. If respondents opt for the web option, they must register before the end of January and then complete the questionnaire on census night, February 2, 2022. With the telephonic option, a Stats SA official will talk respondents through the questionnaire. This is Leah for the South African.